we're long past the days of straight actors, playing gay characters and having to say it's brave. How do you feel about that? Justin looks at me like I'm an idiot. All day I was like, Justin, help me. I need some questions tonight. I'm not really good at this. And he said, say this, say that. And then I ask him the question. He looks at me. You're an asshole. He's always got that "you're an asshole" look on his face.
It's just what they're thinking, John.
All right.
I think it's not what it used to be, but I think, look, there's still prejudice in the world, obviously. There will be for a long time, and I think that our show is a drop in the bucket, but it's in the right direction. And there's still news stories there. When Sean Hayes was doing Promises on Broadway, there was that ridiculous article, I think, the Daily Beast, that was pretty prejudiced, and then
written by a gay man, by the way.
What's that?
Written by a gay man.
Written by a gay man.
And for those who hadn't seen it, was that a gay man playing a straight role didn't work for them and took them out of the part.
Right.
Did you call the writer, Ryan, or did you meet with him?
I did. I did.
What did you say you met with him?
I reached out and I said, I think you're really prejudiced and uneducated, and you should really. It wasn't just me; it was a lot of people. Kristen Chenoweth and I were kind of bonded on this thing, and I asked him to come to the set. He declined. He never did. That was right when Glee was starting.
I was in that episode, actually, with Kristen.
Were you?
I played a waiter.
You did?
One day guest star. I was a vocal adrenaline dancer.
Yes.
And I was the only one who could do the triple flip.
Let's see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Blum.
You did a flip?
I just said I could flip.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Hypothetically, yes.
But I do think that it's obviously still out there, and I think that we have a long way to go. And I think that, look, I think that a lot of straight actors have a hard time playing straight people, to be honest. Thanks. In my mind, it wasn't brave. No, but I do think that that probably there are a lot of people out there that still have a hang-up. Whether
you guys make it look so natural, though, the way you hold hands or kiss. Or
well, because no one makes an issue out of it, which is great.
Right.
And Ryan and Ali sort of made that a priority. That if we were going to kiss, we're going to kiss. If we're going to hold hands, we're going to hug. It's it's not a big deal. It's not a very special episode of the new normal if just kiss. So we show them in bed. It's very special for us. Okay. But that's what's so great about it is that it was just folded into the story in a very easy way. That affection and love it's not like a special thing. It's a given.
Yeah.
We've also never gotten that note from our partners in this ever, and it's just been an amazing experience.
It was also one thing that we all, Andrew, myself, Ryan, and Ali, it was the one thing that we talked about, I think, before we set out to do this, was that we wanted to portray a gay couple in a realistic way, and that obviously includes sexuality, and I think that it was time to see that on television and not skirt around it, which is ridiculous. So, again, going back to the drop in the bucket, I think it, unfortunately is a drop in the bucket. I don't think it's anything that revolutionary, but it kind of is.
I think there's a really important point to make, and that Ryan and Ali together made it very clear that from the beginning, this should be a loving, caring relationship that shouldn't be bickering,
Healthy.
It shouldn't be backstabbing, it should be portraying a healthy relationship. And we're embraced by love in doing this show, and it's on broadcast TV, but believe me, there are people out there, some of whom we work with, who go, that's a lovely show, but we don't want to see them together in bed. It's a very delicate line, and I think you pointed out early, Ryan, that there was a real divide. Like people under 35, this was a non-issue. It was just like, this is a great show about a couple of loving people, and they're having a kid, and people in a different generation were viewing it very, very differently, and it's an important show, I think, for that reason.
Yes.